What's up, boys? Taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on prizepicks. We are currently on a 9-2 run. Should be 10-2 if Damian Lillard did not get hurt last night. But we have been killing it with some NBA, and I'm looking to continue that run today. Let's go ahead and hop in and show you guys some of the player props that I'm rocking with tonight. But if you are not on prizepicks, I recommend joining. I'm going to show you guys the payouts right here. But seriously, use my code DOMG if you are interested in signing up. These are the payouts. It's available in most states and most of Canada, 18 years or older. Link is down in the description below. You guys can claim that 100% deposit match up to $100, or you guys can just download the app and then use my code DOMG when you do download the app. I'm gonna probably make this video a little bit shorter today because I'm recording this and getting this up really late today. Not a crazy amount of value, surprisingly, even with the 8-game slate. Hopefully we see some better value when it comes to a little bit later, but I really do like the plays that I am bringing up today. But the Patreon is available. The Patreon here. Some stats, we have over 500 members now on the Patreon. You guys are insane. I seriously do appreciate you guys. We had a 7-0 sweep just 2 days ago, 7-0 sweep, and we did go positive yesterday. I was able to profit yesterday. The highest tier definitely should have profited if they, well, because I showed off my entries in that tier, but we went up 25 units that day 2 days ago. So again, we are on a 9-2 run, so I'm really enjoying how this NBA season has been going lately. So if you're interested, the link is downstream below. But let's take a look at the Patreon in just a full breakdown. And now let's hop in and take a look at these NBA player props here. So for your sports books, guys, I'll have more videos in the future going over some of these different NBA props that aren't going to be like NBA first half. But another reason why I recommend joining prizepicks is because of this NBA first half prop board. So the NBA first half here, I haven't seen many sports books, or I don't even think sports books offer these. I think it's first quarter for sports books, but prizepicks has this at first half player props, and I've been loving these. I've been cashing like crazy off these NBA first half, and I've really been enjoying how they're going. We're on a pretty damn good run with these too. Maybe 5-0 run with these first half player props. So we're going to dive into that a little bit today. But I have been posting some college basketball on the Patreon, just included with the NBA membership. I plan on doing that more in the future, but we had an easy cash today on the Patreon. We had Donta Scott over 12.5 first half, or 12.5 points, not first half, but he did cash in the first half. So I had him over 12.5 points, and he cashed it in the first half, which was amazing. He had 15 in the first half. So college basketball has been killing it lately. I've been really solid with these college basketball. Very exploitable when it comes to prizepicks, but what you guys care for here is the NBA, so let's hop in. Let's start off here with my favorite. We're going to go with my favorite here, and I'm going with Kristaps Porzingis over 10.5 first half points. I've mainly been playing him at 9.5, but they bumped him up to 10.5. But I really love this matchup, so I will keep playing him even at 10.5. So stay for the breakdown and always tailor your own risk and looking at these more on your own. One more prop following this, actually probably two more props following this one, but he's at minus 125 to go over 20.5 full game points. So if we take a look at the odds right here, which can kind of give you an idea of what the sports books think he will be right around. So Kristaps Porzingis here, where is he at? There he is. Minus 108, minus 125, minus 125 to go over 20.5, and even 21.5. Minus 108 to go over 21.5 on FanDuel, but we're on prizepicks. So 10.5 right here for the first half. I really like the spot. If you take a look at his game log right here, he's been cashing this like crazy. So I really love the spot for him right here. He has hit this in 5 straight games and 9 out of his last 10. He's hit this in 9 out of his last 10 games right here. He also has already played Charlotte this season and had 12 against them. So he's had 12 earlier this season in 16 minutes. The only miss in that stretch was against the Memphis Grizzlies, where he got in a tiny bit of foul trouble right there. And he also shot 28%. So last time against Charlotte, we can take a look here. He shot only 37%, but did take 8 field goal attempts, which is definitely pretty solid. So I like the spot a lot here. He had a bunch of free throws as well. So I really like Porzingis in this spot against Charlotte Hornets. And if we take a look into this, he should be starting at center. I would be surprised if he did not start at center. Now let's take a look at center and then the points that the Charlotte Hornets are allowing to the center. They're allowing the second most points per game to the center position. So I really love the matchup. I think the odds are pretty solid on this one, and he has a monster hit rate at 10.5. He has had some games where he's had like 10 points and 10 points. So he's had a couple of those games, which is why I liked him a little bit more at 9.5, because he's only missed this one time at 9.5. He's only missed one time the entire season. I took him over 9.5 against the Miami Heat, and he cashed the one, I think, in the first quarter, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I've been loving this Kristaps Porzingis train. I played him probably damn close to like 8 times this season already, his first half points. And he's, I think he's, I don't even know if I played him against Memphis. He might have cashed me every single time. I don't remember if I played him against Memphis or not that first time, but I've been cashing like crazy on Kristaps, and I've been loving the spot for him right there. So that's the breakdown for Kristaps Porzingis. I think I'll make this video short, not even 8 minutes. We'll see how it ends up, but let's go ahead and hop in here just to this one right here. And I'm going to get this video out very fast. I should have done this one first because I like Julius Randle over 9.5 first half points. Julius Randle over 9.5 first half points. And let me bring this one down here. So Again, tail at your own risk. But he's did this in 10 straight games. He's did this in 10 straight games. It's a pretty solid matchup against the Suns, depending on, it's not a great matchup, and I'll show you guys why I think that. But he did have 20 last matchup against the Suns. So if we go ahead and put in versus Suns, so back to last season, he was 1 for 2 against them last season, but he did have 20 points in the most recent matchup against the Suns. So hopefully we see that type of Julius Randle today, taking 14 field goal attempts, but we'll see, because he's even hit this when he's shooting 42%, 7 attempts. He still hit that against a team like the Utah Jazz right there. But if you break down power forward here against the Suns, they are definitely a tougher matchup, probably about the right around the 10th toughest right there. But if you take a look at like the center, if he gets some reps at center, which I don't know that he will get some reps at center with Mitchell Robinson being back along with Hartenstein, he's probably going to stick to power forward. I think in the past he might have switched a little bit and played a little bit center, but yeah, if he was to play a little bit at center, he'd have a great matchup against the Phoenix Suns right here, as they were giving up the 5th most points to the center position. So power forward though is definitely going to be a bit of a tougher matchup there against Torrey Craig, I guess. So doing a Jay Crowder still. Chris Paul is going to be out in this one. So I like the spot though for Julius Randle, I think, in this one. I think that Booker could have a pretty good game in this one as well. If you take his full game points, I like Booker a little bit at 28.5. Bit of a tougher matchup, but you do not have Chris Paul. So I like the spot though for a lot of these guys in that early game. But let's take a look at an NFL player prop that I want to show you, because of the odds right here. So the odds on this one have been completely insane. I talked about this in my NFL video last night, but this is like a -200. It's a -200 to go over 2.5 receptions for Dalvin Cook on certain sports books. So I played his over at 2.5 receptions. I just want to touch on that and show you guys that he's a -205 on sports books as far as I saw. I think DK had him at -205. At least last night. I haven't checked him really today, but I've already had some entries with Dalvin Cook over 2.5 receptions. But he's had 5, 2, and 3 his last 3 weeks, so 2 out of 3 in his last 3 weeks. But that's an interesting spot right there. But college basketball, NBA, and NFL are all available over on the Patreon if you are interested in joining. Make sure you subscribe though, and stick around, man. NBA props should be daily on the channel, or pretty damn close to daily. I posted an NFL video yesterday. I plan on probably doing college basketball videos, honestly, on the channel, because college basketball has been pretty damn good lately, I will say, for sure. So college basketball has definitely been making me some money so far, and I pretty much just started doing college basketball, but the lines are just so exploited when it comes to prize picks. If you are a guy that likes that plus EV stuff and getting value compared to sports books, compared to prize picks, college basketball might be where it's at, man. College basketball has been treating me very good lately, and I think I'm going to stick to a little bit of college basketball here. But obviously my NBA is going to be my main stuff right here. So 7-0 sweep 2 days ago over on the Patreon, over 500 members. You guys are insane. Giveaway coming in December. I just did a giveaway pretty recently, so but that's pretty much about it right there. Seriously, I do appreciate you guys for watching today's video. Let me know your favorite props down in the comment section below and what you guys are rocking with today. I'm interested to see what you guys are running. I'm not doing anything too crazy today, I don't think. I'm not a huge fan of this slate, which is why I'm giving you guys the NBA first half, because there's not too many full game props that I do like. So sorry to you sportsbooks guys out there, but that's going to do it. Tail at your own risk, looking at these more on your own, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next one. Hopefully a video coming tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Tail at your own risk. Good luck tonight.